In the previous video, I showed you how you could import a citation straight from Google Scholar into Endnote. And now I'm going to show you how you can use your Endnote library in a Word document while you are writing. And it's a very important connection between all of these tools. So I'm just going to reduce my library here. There are many ways that we can use this information from Google Scholar into Endnote and then to cite it directly into a Word document. And the important thing here is that these citations are being placed where they are needed to give the idea the source that it came from, but also to reference it academically. And this is a tool, a strategy, an approach. This is what you need throughout your studies. So here in my Word document, I have most of my ideas written down. I have some citations in the sentences and at the end of sentences. Now, the strategy behind all of these is just to reference through my writing where I got all the ideas from. So when I find I have new information, so say I want to scroll down here and I want to continue writing, I could say the ideas from, and now I want to put in directly the citation that I previously had. So I'm going to use a Cite while you write information toolbar up here in Word. Now you installed this after you've had Endnote, and it will enable me to add a citation and to search for the article that I previously had in my list. Now I have quite a few from this particular author, but this is the one I want. And I can insert this in brackets, which is the default setting, or I can insert it and display the author's name and the year will appear in brackets, which is the option I would like because I am using them in a sentence. Now you can see if I click on that, it goes grey, as do any of my entries. That's because in my reference list, all of these are directly linked. And if I scroll to the bottom, I can now see that the Yelland author is now listed here as it appears in the Endnote entry. There are many strategies and ways of using the connection between Endnote and Microsoft Word, but having this toolbar connected here, you'll find you only use some of these features, and this is the most well-used option to insert a citation straight away. And that will give me not only the in-text citation, but it will give me the reference list automatically generated based on my Endnote references. Now that's probably the most logical way of using the connection between Endnote library and a Word document. However, you can also use it in reverse. And if you place your cursor within a Word document with a space, just because I need a bit of a space here before I insert using my Endnote library, I'm going to find a source that I have added. Perhaps I would like to be able to add in this particular author because I'm referencing the ideas from them in that sentence. I can come from the Endnote library and cite it directly into the Word document. By default, it will place it with the name of the author and the year in brackets, but I can change this if I'd like the formatting to be perhaps with author in the sentence. But for me, at the end of a sentence in brackets is a suitable reference.